If it wasn't for the beans, they come out the can. I'm gonna piece the beef, the rice and the spam, the milk and bread being bought at the grocery store. I tell ya, I couldn't eat no more. 'Cause let me tell you, my wife is like she can't. Lord, if I thought she could read, I would buy her a book. But all she knows how to do is a fuss and holler. She don't even know how to boil water. Let me tell you what we had last night on a dinner table. A canned green bean, cold spinach and tomato. The nasty stuff I say you ever wanna see. And she was trying to feed it to me. Let me tell you, I think that woman just a downright lit. 'Cause I hear the sister come with cold cuts and gravy. A cold cuts and gravy in a one big bowl. I thought I'd choke, but I got through when she said, spit it out, what you say? Oh, ah, but I guess I'm gonna eat the slop any old way. So don't you get me wrong, I love that girl. I guess I'm about the craziest old man in the world. But I got to love her 'cause I got no friends. Oh, here she come with red beans and onions again. And she say, what you say? Oh,
Keto chicken crust pizza.
Keto chicken crust pizza.
Yes.
No, I'm not on the keto diet. I
That's
don't know
okay.
about him, but
I'm not either, but it's always good to watch some carbs. You know, like with the cauliflower crust, that's a good opportunity to get your kids to eat a little bit more vegetables. So with this one, hey, it's a good opportunity to get people to eat a little bit more protein. You could eat a little bit more. You don't got to worry about counting all those carbs. And the good thing about this meal, it's already keto friendly, so we're not really substituting any of the ingredients.
yes.
And I would say when you're doing it, have fun with the toppings. You know, don't be basic with it. We did our first classic one because this is really our first time trying it today. So we did it a basic way. That's just sauce and cheese, mozzarella on top so that we can see how it tastes. Now, when we make it a little bit later, we're going to have a little bit of fun. We're going to put some spinach on it, some onions. We've got some turkey pepperoni. We've got some turkey sausage,
We have
some spinach.
red onion. Yeah, tell us about our ingredients.
Yeah, red onion. We've got some Alfredo sauce. And just for the sake of time, we're not making homemade Alfredo sauce. We're going to use some classical Alfredo sauce. But I will say, Alfredo sauce is actually one of the things that my wife can cook.
Woo-hoo-hoo.
Right, so you could get the slash on can for
Y'all,
that meal.
He trying to get brownie points, y'all. He's trying to get brownie points.
No, I
Sorry,
might get them
sir.
all taken away because I might tell everybody about these.
Go ahead and tell them because they was
these
horrible.
potatoes that my wife made this week. So you guys have heard about the Better Than Bouillon seasoning. We've used it before on the show. It's a great product, but you do have to use it correctly and in moderation.
Yes.
And you have to read the label, right? So cooking is about patience. It's about reading the label and following directions. So my wife put a whole bunch of it in there. I don't know.
I put
two big spoons.
Not big spoons. They
Yeah.
were.
They were eating spoons and not
Yes.
measuring spoons, right? So I came home and I'm like, okay, first thing I want to do, I want to see what's the sample, what's in the kitchen. So I get a spoon and I take a little bit, and it was so bad. I just laughed all the way back to the car. I couldn't even be mad. You know, sometimes something's a little bit off. You be like, man, you could have did better. But it was so bad that I just laughed for
it tastes like
about 10 minutes.
They did taste like vinegar turtle tasted. He was like, Ma, did you pour vinegar in there?
I thought you had like some Chinese rice vinegar or something in
And
it.
I was going to leave them like that because normally I don't, but I wanted it to get like a little more oniony taste, but I put too much in there.
So we got things called onions, onion powder, you know, all of those other things that would give it a good flavor. Garlic, everything. So if you're going to use some bouillon, we're going to read the directions. You know, can't cook. I personally think that if you can't cook, that if you take a little bit more patience, a little bit more time, that you could get it. So I think that everybody could get it eventually. I'm surprised that in the modern age of technology and everybody has a cell phone, that we still get these horror stories. You know, and I think it's because
y'all see this? I can't.
No, because I think that we still just try to interject something that we're thinking.
I think you know, cooking is an art, and cooking is. See, I think if I liked it, you know, I mean, I do try, but it's not something that I love doing. I'm coming to love
Yeah.
it, but I haven't gotten there yet. So I'm going through. I'm going through the valley. I'm gonna come up.
So for folk that love to cook,
see
right?
you is.
We cook not just with our taste, right? But we're cooking with our smell. We're cooking with our eyes. You know, all of that adds to the flavor.
Right.
So you should have smelled the potato smell funny. That's what I'm getting at.
They didn't smell funny though.
Yeah, that was some trickery going on because I walked through the door and I was ready.
Well, you see, I was here, so maybe the smell. You know, how sometimes you would smell around the smell for a long time.
Let's get to cooking.
Yes, because
let's get to cooking. So
y'all see this here? I can't.
All right. So before we start, I do want to show people. Let's watch banging. I want to show people how the crust comes out, and then we're going to actually make one with them. So I'm going to give them a little idea.
All right. Do your thing, boo. Do your thing.
All right. So here's 3 pizza crusts.
Yo, look at that.
Let me know, Joe, if we got a good angle.
My hands are clean.
Are they? Okay. All right. So this is our crust. But as you can see, this is chicken. This is our chicken crust. I can move it around. It's important to let it cool too before you start to dress it up. Yeah. But as you can see, it holds its shape. It holds its integrity. I just shaped these with my hand. You know, one of the reasons why I got into trying to make different type of crust pizza, because who has time to make some pizza dough, right? Yeah, that's a lot of work. But the cauliflower one, this chicken crust one, you can make it kind of quick when you're going to have, make a bunch of different style pizzas. So you see it's a nice golden color as well. That's not just from the egg. That's from us letting it take some time to cook. So let's get to making these crusts real quickly for everybody.
Yes. So I guess we're starting out with our shredded chicken.
Right. So
let's see what we got here.
Let's pull our chicken over. I'm going to move some
And what kind of
things out
chicken
your way.
do we have here?
All right, let's talk about the chicken. So you can use...
So I did put in the
description
shredded, but also have it already cooked. But no, I just have it cooked. We might need to shred it with them because I didn't put that.
Okay, so here's the thing. You do not have to use just shredded chicken, but you could use chicken breast. I bought this from my local supermarket. This was a roasted chicken breast, already roasted, right where they have those $5 chickens up in the front. I got the breast because I wanted the white meat.
That's a shot right because...
Yeah, well, a lot of supermarkets have it, you know.
But sometimes not in the front.
Yeah, so find that rotisserie chicken. It could be one of the ones that's cold because sometimes the cold ones are a little bit cheaper than the ones that are hot and ready, but it's already cooked. You could use the chicken in the can. Chicken breast in the can. Make sure you drain all of that. Guess what? This chicken goes in the can. It's almost the same thing. So this is really good to use. But I'm thinking, we're going to do this chicken. But you could have very well did other type of chicken. So let's get it together.
So we want to shred that one?
Yep. I'm going to give you a bowl and let you have some fun with it.
Let me take my bling off.
Yeah. So you want to wear gloves or you want to wash your hands again too?
I mean,
it's your choice.
I'll wash my hands and do it.
All right. So you want to get all the meat off of here. Now, surprisingly, this is only a half a chicken breast. You'd be surprised. Out of this one chicken breast, you could get at least 5 pizzas. So that's a good amount. Each pizza is going to cost for about 3. We're not going to keep the skin. So we're going to get rid of the skin for this. And we're going to keep everything, all the meat. Okay. So you could get about 5 9-inch pizza crusts out of this. And so go ahead. Yep, pull it up. And then shred it. Also, not only could you...
shred pieces in here?
No, I'll give you another bowl then. Let's shred the chicken. I'll put all this chicken in here that we shredded earlier.
And what I like about the roasted chicken, it has a nice taste.
Now.
Nice.
Easy
to shred.
Now.
I think some of them have boneless
in regards to the shredded chicken, babe, let's make sure we shred it up. And we want it, look, about this size. Why? So we did a test run, and we found that the bigger pieces of chicken is not going to allow us to get that spread.
Okay.
So we need it thin enough to be able to flatten it out so that we can get to about 9 inches. What happens is it's not going to be wrong or anything, but then you're going to get a smaller pizza. So you want about 9 to 10 inches in there. All right, we got some work to do, so let's keep going. All right, so pull it all apart.
Teamwork makes the dream work. If you have people that's waiting to eat, Tell them, look, come on, help me shred this chicken.
Yeah. Usually if I got some little people over, nieces, nephews, little cousins or so, I like to make some pizzas with them and everybody can make their own pizza. So if you're going to do that, you want to have a bunch of this crust ready ahead of time. So you can get the crust, make it. Afterwards, you want to freeze it. So you can make these ahead of time and freeze them for a couple weeks in Ziploc bags. And
what
they'll
about
be
those
ready
hard
to go.
pieces in there?
They'll
like
be
that?
fine.
Like that?
Yep. Break it up a little more, that's all. Remember, we're going to hydrate it just a tad. So if you don't want it, don't put it. But it's just, usually those pieces got a lot of flavor because they were towards the outside. So I'm kind of cool with that. But again, it's preference.
Yep.
Now, would I recommend putting this in a food processor and pulsing it? You could do that.
But it might break it up too much, right?
No, I think it would be
That's
okay.
what I thought we were going to do.
No, I like it like this. But you could do it the other way. That's quite enough. That's enough.
Oh, leave that?
Yeah.
Well, we only got a little bit more.
All right.
Might as well use it all.
Okay. So check through your chicken. Make sure that it's broken up real well. And make sure that none of the pieces are too thick, that they don't flatten out real well. And think about this. When you're flattening it out, it's the kind of pizza you like.
Now,
right? You might like thin crust. You might like, another person might like deep dish. All right, let's hold the chicken up. Yeah. You've got a lot of chicken in that bowl. Yep. Look at that. So once it shreds up, it expands. You got a whole lot. So we could get about 5 pizzas out of this. So we're going to set this to the side, get another bowl, and get ready to mix. All right. So we said we were going to use 3/4 cup of chicken.
Okay.
So that's this much.
So 3/4 cup of chicken. So if you have a measuring.
That says, 3/4 cup of chicken. So, and I don't care if I add a little bit more. Double check that chicken. Make sure it's shredded real well.
Oh no, we got some little pieces.
Yeah, make sure it's shredded real well so we can get a nice sized pizza. And remember, we're going to put some good toppings on there so our base doesn't have to be so thick. I like I guess a traditional style. Just before they came up with all the fancy marketing, had deep dish, thin crust, all of that. Whatever the pizza was that was regular pizza, that's what I like.
Okay.
All right.
Good.
So the pizza looks good. Now let's put. I'm sorry, not the pizza, the chicken. So we got this garlic press here. We got this as a gift from Sister Kia. It does work really good. So we're going to add some fresh garlic right to our chicken.
So if you have some garlic, was that in the ingredients?
Yes.
Okay. I'm just asking because you know how you like to add your extra.
I think, improvise. Put what you like in there. Don't just follow exactly how I'm doing it. Make sure you make it how you like it. So I'm going to get rid of the garlic press now. So I got 2 cloves of garlic in there. Let's make sure that's mixed in real good with the chicken. Then I'm going to put a little bit of Italian seasoning that wasn't on there. So you can put whatever type of seasoning you like.
If you have whatever you like, that'll be a good one.
I'm going to put that on top so I didn't put it inside my crust. But I put just a little bit of garlic, a little bit of onion powder. And of course, most basic recipes calls for what? Salt and pepper. Now, I left the Parmesan out. I wanted to show you guys which one I use. This is actually the ShopRite store brand Parmesan. I like it because it's really low in moisture. It's really dry. And every time I've used it to make pizzas, the cauliflower crust pizza or anything like that, this Parmesan always worked real well for me. So let's drop that in there.
So a half a cup of Parmesan.
Half a cup of Parmesan. Now let's mix it all together.
Mix it. You got to put egg in there?
Yeah, but mix that together first. Let's get that mixed up. You got some garlic on the sides. Let's get all of it in. All right, now.
Ooh, making me feel like I can really cook.
Okay.
This is how I used to play in the dirt when I was younger.
Bless the Lord. No. All right, so we got to get some eggs. Let's put some eggs in here, and I'm gonna mix these eggs prior to putting them in that mix. All right.
All right, this is well blended, sir.
Yeah. So you want 2 large eggs. I actually had some jumbo eggs here already, so I'm using what I have. That might make my crust look a tad more yellow than the crust that you have, but it's because of the eggs that I have are jumbo.
Do I?
So mix it. You're gonna do this one if you want, or we're gonna do one more.
What you want me to do?
Mix it all together.
Okay. With my hands?
Yep. I don't know what else you thought you was mixing it with.
Can we don't have no kind of spoon or nothing?
Nope.
Oh my goodness.
Okay. Go ahead, mix it together. I have a pizza.
That texture is...
I have a pizza pan here. This one has holes in it so that your pizza can have a real nice crust. You could also use a pizza stone. Either way, I do recommend you use some parchment paper. Okay.
Oh man.
You got it real mixed? All right, that's it. You want to wash your hands real quick?
Yes,
go ahead.
please, because this is a... Oof.
I'll let you wash your hands and I'll take over then.
Yeah, please.
You don't. So did you? You don't like the way that egg feels?
No.
On your hand and stuff?
This the tech like.
All right. So be careful because that's wet. That's how. So after you get that done, I typically put my hand in it, and I like to get kind of a ball going when I scoop it out and get it all in the center of my parchment paper, and then I'm going to press it together. So I usually try not to get too much around the edges, right? And why is that? Because when it gets in the oven,
that was so quick.
That was easy. Just flatten it out, make it to a nice circle, or if you like your pizza square, do it. It's your choice. But try not to get too much of the egg and the liquid out on the edges because that part is going to burn. Doesn't mean your food's going to burn or anything, but it's going to have a slight smell in the house. So you want the food to smell good, right? We said we cooking with not only with our knowledge, but we're cooking with our sight, our smell, all of that, right? All right, so I want to make sure that I got a nice circle there. What do you think? You comfortable with that circle?
It's okay.
It's okay. All right. Well, what could it be? What could make it a great circle? You talking about it's okay? It's just a circle.
Where's your shaper?
I don't need a shaper for this. I'm basically making a circle by my eyes. Now this got to go in the oven. When we put
let them see the.
Yeah, they can see it very well, right? All right. Plus, remember. Yeah, remember this is liquid. It's wet, so we can't move it a whole lot, right? It's liquid, eggs, and cheese. So now we're gonna put it in the oven.
Okay.
For about 10 to 15 minutes. That always depends on how good your oven is working, how hot it is, and all that. We have our oven set at 400 degrees. We're going to watch it. After about 10 minutes, we're going to see the edges start to get golden brown. We're going to see that cheese start to get golden brown. When you see that color, you want to pull it out and let it rest for about 5 to 10 minutes again. And you can make a bunch of them in advance like we did and then put all your toppings on it.
Okay.
All right. So you want to touch it. You want to see how it feels.
Yeah.
Once it feels like it's not jelly or liquidy anymore, and that's going to be in between that 10 and 15 mark, take it out, set it to the side. And remember, it's going back in, so it's going to cook a little bit more. As you can see, ours probably have a little bit more yellow only because I had those jumbo eggs. But look at the bottom. You see some of the brown and the gold on there. Look at the edges. The edges is where it's going to tell you. When you see that golden brown start to go on the edges, that's how you know it's ready.
Yes.
All right, so let's do...
I'll make it.
We will, but before we do that, let's make the one that we posted about so that people could, if somebody's making that.
Which one?
All right, so that was the one with the Alfredo. So let's do that first. I'm going to drop some Alfredo in this jar for you. It's already ready.
That was a lot. I didn't need all that.
And let me get you a spoon. Okay, so for this one, we're going to put a little bit of Alfredo sauce on the pizza. All right, before you do it, now when you get your pizza, right, you order pizza and it's made with regular pizza dough. You know that they don't put it all the way to the edge, right? Normally the dough rises a little bit. That helps it hold in. So we're still going to try to leave a half an inch all the way around perimeter. So everything else is going in the center.
Okay.
All right. And we don't want it too thick because it'll just run off. So you want to be able to see the dough a little bit. See how right about there is perfect. All right. We can't go fast.
Right.
Yeah, take your time.
I'm just moving it.
I know, but what happens is if we're trying to keep a half inch perimeter, if we go too fast, we're going to We're gonna go past that perimeter. All right, people got to be able to hold it when they eat it. All right, that looks good. I love it. All right, maybe a little more over here.
Okay.
All right, let's see. I think a teeny bit more, just a little. All right, that looks good. So all to our perimeter. All right, this one I think we had put spinach on there. And again, have fun with it. We're gonna drop a little spinach. We're gonna drop some red onion. Now your red onion, you could cook it a little bit if you want. As you see, mines are a tad bit translucent. These pizzas don't take too long, so I don't necessarily put raw onion on there unless I'm in the mood for raw onion. And then mozzarella. So that's what you call what? A white pizza. No red sauce on there. So anybody that has like acid reflux or so, that white pizza is going to work really good for you. All right. And after you do that, last thing we're going to do is just drop them in the oven. And wait a minute. You don't need a pan. I'm going to top it with whatever you like on top. You don't necessarily need a pan, but this pizza is on parchment paper. It can literally go right on the oven rack. And all we're looking for on that one now is color. We're looking for it to be, we're looking for the cheese to melt. You know, we want the cheese to look nice and crispy the way that you would like it. And once that cheese melts and it has color, that's it. That is nothing more than that. And before you cut it, let it sit for a minute. So take it out the oven, give it 4 or 5 minutes. Let it cool down a little bit so that when you cut it, the cheese doesn't just run off everywhere. Notice you get your pizza delivered most of the time, right? Yeah, so you're not cutting it immediately out of the oven. So give it a few minutes to set. All right.
We're going to make another one.
Another pizza. You want to do it or you?
Yes.
Meaning, what do you want to pick?
I need a spoon for this.
Okay.
For the sauce.
Here's the spoon for your sauce.
I think I'm going to use... Oh. See, I made a mess.
It's patience.
It dropped off of here. I want some red sauce.
So, what do you normally put on your pizza sauce? Let's get some comments going. Anybody who wants to tell how they make their pizza sauce. I usually use like some type of marinara sauce mixed with the fire roasted tomatoes. This is all canned products. You can buy any brand you choose. And then I mix it with tomato paste because I like mine a little sweet and I like it a little thick as well. Those are whole tomatoes in there, so you don't have to worry about smashing them down.
I'm not smashing them. I'm just moving it around.
All right, let's see. I think you have a nice amount on there, but I think we do have to, you see how you're seeing a little bit too much of the crust? Yes, there you go. See, you got it, girl. You got it. You got it, girl. You really got it. That's a song, right?
You're really trying to get them brownie points.
Let me see that spoon. Okay.
You trying to take over.
Exactly how you have it right here. That's really good. That's how you want it. Exactly how you have it right here. Now, the tomato paste I normally buy, I usually buy the one that says it has basil and or oregano in it, and garlic. So I buy the flavored one, not just plain tomato paste. Good thing about tomato paste is very inexpensive. So, I can get all 3 of those cans for about $3, and that's gonna make enough for all of the pizzas. We're making 10 pizzas probably. That's gonna be enough for all of them. Yeah, probably about that many. Okay.
I want the cheese now.
Okay. I gotta ask you. Well, you make it how you want. Now, if I'm doing my meat, I like to put sometimes my meat a little bit on the bottom more than on top, but it's your choice. Okay.
Now I'll take some onions.
Okay. Nice. Okay. What else?
I think I'm gonna do some spinach.
Okay.
But I don't like mine all big.
Okay,
I like mine
so
broken
rip it up a little bit, yeah.
I like to chop it up.
Okay.
Chop it up just.
So keep in mind, you put spinach on top like that, it might wilt just a little bit. So I usually like to put a little bit of cheese with it. I'm gonna put some of these on there. Okay, so you putting Italian, turkey Italian sausage.
Yeah, turkey Italian sausage.
And actually, they're not really Italian. Those actually are the Jimmy Dean crumbles. The turkey
can I
crumbles.
Can I do some of these?
Yep.
Oh, this gonna be on so good.
Yes. So I gotta check what our pizzas over here.
I like a lot of roasted red peppers. And then I think I'm gonna do a little more cheese, and that's it.
Okay, your pizza look good. It's a little thick, but it look good.
I see.
It looks good, so I like it thick. I'm gonna put it in there.
I was getting ready to say, sir.
All right.
Don't try to play me out.
The pizza that we put in there before is looking really good. Okay, now let me make my pizza. I'm doing buffalo chicken, so I think I'm gonna do a little bit of Alfredo.
Okay.
All right. I'm not gonna do as much as you did on yours because I also want to put buffalo sauce on there. All right. So I'm spreading mine a little bit thinner on purpose. Okay. So now I'm going to take my buffalo chicken sauce and I'm gonna drizzle it on my pizza. All right. So I'm waiting till it start to pour out. I got some buffalo sauce on there now. I already have chicken on there, so I don't need to add a lot of chicken. I am going to put a little bit of chicken on top. Just a little bit, not crazy. Because we have chicken crust, so there's no need to go crazy adding chicken on my pizza.
Why do you spread the buffalo sauce around?
I don't want it spread around.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I only want it a little bit on there like that.
Whatever you like.
Yeah.
Whatever you like.
This one is going to be so good. I want on there Parmesan. Oh, we used it all. So let's crack another Parmesan. Oh, not yet. Blue cheese. So usually you can. So usually when you have your blue cheese, right? Your buffalo wings. What do you have? Some blue cheese with it. So I'm putting blue cheese crumbles on mine. All right. I'm gonna put a little bit of Parmesan on there, and a little bit of mozzarella on there.
Ooh, that cheese. I mean, it's potent.
It's potent. You can smell the buffalo, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. And I also can smell my other pizza in the oven. I'm also going to be mindful of that. I have that in there.
I don't even smell it.
So a little bit more buffalo sauce on there. Just a little. And I think I want to do a little bit of red onion. All right. So I got buffalo chicken pizza with blue cheese crumbles. I got a little red onion and red peppers on there. So that looks ready to go. I'm going to go check the oven and pull our other pizza out.
Okay.
Nice.
Looks good.
There you go. Drop it right there.
Really?
Okay, that one's good. Yours is good.
I might want to move mine to the bottom now.
No, that's good.
Okay.
All right. Now, in the meantime, actually, we can make one more pizza real quick.
Yeah, as I said, we got one more crust.
All right, grab a parchment. Let's make it. One more crust. We got a lot more crust.
Where they at?
All right. So I'm going to do a traditional. Oh, we didn't do pepperoni. So let's do a pepperoni pizza. So with red sauce and mozzarella. While you clearing that, make sure you leave me some mozzarella.
Oh, you already put it over here.
All right. So I like my pizzas loaded with pepperonis. I think I might put some on top and some on the bottom. What do you think?
Go ahead. Whatever you like.
All right. Again, we're using turkey pepperoni. We're loading it on the bottom and on the top. So we're not being skimpy with the ingredients. That's the other good thing about making your pizzas at home. You can make it however you like, right? You know, at the restaurant, they might be cheap on something. You like pepperoni, you go heavy with the pepperoni.
You need this? You want to put that on the top?
Yep. And I'm going to hit it with, I got 2 layers of pepperoni on there, a little more cheese, and a little bit of whatever you like seasoning. Okay.
There, go like that one.
Yep.
I'm excited to see how it tastes. Okay. And now we look like we got some pizzas done now.
Yep. slowly but surely
we
coming
got
out.
2 of our best pizzas. We have my pizza that looks good and ready. I don't know, I might need mine a little more brown on top, but that's okay.
Well, the pizza's already done, so we're just looking for melted cheese, which your cheese is melted.
I know, but
So if you want yours a
Lord.
little more burned, there you go. There's fire for you. If you feel like you need it, there's your crisp. All right.
let me see. Just
So I don't think you need it. I'm just doing that because you said you wanted it. So there you
that's
go.
so nice of you. So
So I'm on the way.
he's getting everything prepared over here, and we have our where's our pizza slices?
It's coming.
Mrs. Roberts, Mr. Roberts. Oh,
All right. So here's
Okay.
all our pizzas. All right. So we've got our Alfredo pizza with spinach, and that also has red onion on it. Then we had your pizza that you put. Tell everybody what you put on it, because you put a lot of stuff on there.
Mine is everything.
So you got onions, roasted red peppers.
Don't try to do that. Don't just try to seem like I was being rude. Don't do that.
You actually, you know something? Every single time we make pizzas, I think you do put every single thing on them all the time.
Yes.
Yeah. So these are looking really good. If you could smell the aroma in here, the pizza smell really good. We got a lot of flavors popping. I'm going to top all of our pizzas with our whatever you like seasoning.
And you're making a mess with it.
Yep. Let's do it. There we go. Boom. So that just enhanced the flavor. It smells really good. Which one are we going to try first?
I don't know.
These ones look so pretty. I don't even want to cut them. I'm ready to go get the one we made earlier.
Let me get a picture.
Yeah, let's take a picture before we cut. All right, so do your thing.
I'll take a picture real quick.
So while you taking pictures, I'm going to eat one earlier. So here's one that we sliced up earlier.
You can slice this one because I'm going to slice mine.
Okay. It's so good.
I'm going to slice mine up.
All right, you got to pick one. Which one? Oh, this one's yours, right?
Yes, can we slice that one?
Okay.
You got this pizza cutter?
Mm-hmm. Sorry, I couldn't wait.
You couldn't wait.
Mm-hmm. We've been cooking for a while. I was ready to eat.
All right.
Okay.
Move. You want to move that one closer to you?
You want to let me work here?
Well, I'm just trying to figure out what you're trying to do.
I'm putting it on this board so that I can cut it a little easier.
Okay.
Okay, this is your pizza. All right. All right. So, you want a plate?
Sure. I'll take it.
Oh, okay. Is it hot?
Mm-mm.
All right.
No. So I'm going to take a slice, Father. We got to pray over this.
We blessed.
And in Jesus'
Bless it
name,
again,
bless
then,
it,
if you
Father.
want.
Bless it in Jesus' name. Amen.
Eat the pizza.
Let me try.
know.
Let's try this.
I want some of yours too.
You guys want to bite first?
No, go ahead. Go ahead. All right, I'm gonna cut my own piece though. Okay.
Very good. That's good. What don't you like about it?
No, I like it.
But
No, I was trying to see, could I, if I was eating this and I had my eyes closed, you know, just thinking about it. I'm gonna make sure there's no food in my face. I was thinking like, would I really be thinking? Would I really be thinking? Oh, there's no crust. That's what I was trying to think about. I know that it's no crust there. Well, I made it, so of course I know that. But I don't feel like I'm missing it. That's what I was trying to get at.
no, the only thing is the texture is different.
Yeah, a little bit different texture, but I don't feel like I missed anything. I feel like I was just eating a slice of pizza.
Yeah.
I think it was really good. They're really pretty. They're keto friendly. You can have fun with it. Like I said, if you make a bunch of the crust ahead of time, then you can just pull them out when you need it, top them, put them in the oven, good for the kids and everything, especially if you got some kids that aren't allergic to egg and things
And very
like that.
filling. Very, very filling.
Very filling. I think I would also like to try it maybe with egg whites only. And see how that comes out.
Slice up your buffalo. I want to taste that.
Okay. So let's.
I don't want to get too full.
Oh, I can cut it right on here.
Just a little teeny.
Okay. This one's really hot, babe.
What you mean? Oh,
It's
temperature
hot.
hot?
It's temperature hot.
Oh, I like that one better.
That's good.
Yeah.
That is good. See, so that's not coming down to taste and texture. It's just coming down to toppings.
It tastes like buffalo chicken.
Yeah, I mean, that is good.
Now that tastes. I'm surprised it tastes that good.
Oh, that's an older one.
It tastes like buffalo chicken.
Yeah, it's spicy. Remember, we're not eating bread, so it's not swelling up in our stomach. So I think this is the way to go.
Yes, you did a good job, babe.
So now I'm comparing it mentally anyway to when we had the cauliflower version versus this one. I think I like this chicken one better.
So,
All right, so I think that's it.
guys, that was easy peasy, cheesy. Easy peasy and cheesy.
That line was cheesy too.
I can't go. You
I'm
just
messing
lost.
with you
You
tonight.
lost all your points. See, you lost all your points.
Well, I think after you take some more bites, I'm gonna gain a lot of them back.
Yeah, I don't think
I
so.
think so. We just whipped out 5 pizzas in less than an hour. So think about that.
Good job.
Yep. And we got more to come. So I think that's a good family meal. And, you know, let's say you're a parent and you're working. You can get I said it earlier, but you can get the kids involved. If you've got those crusts already ready, dinner time, have all your toppings and let them have fun. Even the little kids, 2, 3 years old, could put their toppings on their pizza the way they like it. And you probably get them to eat. The kids are more prone to eat it if they made it, right?
Correct. But thank y'all. Love you all. Thank you for tuning in. And I pray y'all make this, at home or wherever.
Yes,
It's
make
good. You
it,
won't be
post it, share it
disappointed.
with us. Let us see what you guys did.
Yes.
And I can't wait to dig in for some more.
Yes.